If you are a developer or a programmer and your code or software does not solve any problem, then that software or program that you just made is very useless because it renders nothing to the environment, society, community, or whatever you describe it. That is why I am coding a startup from scratch, all in public, to solve a particular problem in Ghana, and that is house renting in Ghana. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to see me build or you want to join the community building, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video and share it to your friends. And today, talk a little bit about the stack that I'm going to use in building this startup. So, talking about the stack that I'm using in building this startup, I think this is the best chance for me to tell you about the skills that I know. And basically, this is what is making me determine what I'll be using for building this startup. So, not to waste time, I am a full stack developer, but most of the time when people ask me, I tell them I'm a front end developer. I don't know why, but I just like saying I'm a front end developer. And not in any other other skills that I have. I know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I use React in building front end, which is basically just front end stuff. And for the back end, I use Python because I came from a Python background before I was becoming a web developer. So I like using Python and I'm more fluent in coding back end with Python than JavaScript. So I use Python. I use frameworks in Python, which is Flask or Django, depending on the type of project that I'm doing. So for very complex one, like this one, I'll use Django, but if I'm building a simple REST API or something, I'll be using Flask for it. So in short, what I'll be using to build this project is typically React and Django. Then I'll be using Postgres for the backend because it is recommended by Django, and that is what I've used before, obviously. But one thing that most people get is wrong is they always think that you should learn main stack to build anything, which is actually wrong because you can literally build whatever you want to build given the stack that you have at your hand. You don't necessarily need to learn main stack to build what you want to build. And for those who don't know main stack, it's literally using MongoDB or MySQL if you want to use a relational database, and Express, React, and Node.js. So we are building the front end with React and use the back end with Express and Node.js, which uses JavaScript. And your database selection is either MySQL or MongoDB. But because it is so popular, most people when they are going to full stack, they already know some languages like PHP, they know Python, but they think they can't build anything with it because most tutorials online and most gurus online are using Stack, and they think yes, you can only build stuff with Stack, which is very wrong. Because the truth is, even Facebook does not use Stack, and even if it's using it not Stack, they merge a lot of languages with it. From Google search, you see Facebook uses React for the front end and PHP for the back end, which obviously is not Stack. And Instagram also uses React for the front end and Python with Django at the back end. So you can see that they don't even use a specific language, although they are in the same company. And also, it is not Stack, it is an alternative because you can literally build anything with the stack that you have now, not necessarily using Stack. So put that in your brain. If you know any language, you know you can write it very well. Learn to build with that language rather than going to learn a language all over, which is going to waste your time. If you know Python, build with Python. If you know Java, build with Java. If you know C++, build with C++. Don't go and learn a language all over. Okay?